What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing Beat Fix from Auto Club Speedway. First of all, I apologize. I desperately wanted to bring you guys some trucks in, but unfortunately it does not seem to be in the cards. My stress levels are through the roof from racing in that series. It's at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, which is a small little short track. Tremendously fun track, but the iRacing crowd, the type of crowd that smashes into you coming to the green flag and takes you 3 wide after they just run into you, can't handle it. So I came here to Be Fixed, figuring, hey, you know, Be Fixed Auto Club, you know, much more higher chance of a successful, enjoyable, fun experience without being all like, hey, we've done 2 laps since the last caution. Oh, never mind. So here we are, racing on like the exact opposite. Fun thing is, been reading about how new tire model version 7 is totally broken and terrible on the ovals. And I'm like, I jump into this and I'm like, hey, this is actually not that bad. Maybe it's just because my expectations were appropriately set to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, but it's actually enjoyable. Like, I actually get a feeling of grip. Like, I can actually feel like I'm leaning on the tires a bit more than previous iterations of the tire model here in iRacing. Although I think maybe they're complaining about the way the racing plays out because it's very single file, but it's like, hi, welcome to iRacing. It's always been single file. That new surface model didn't do anything. Hey! And this is where people like go run off, post videos of like this series from Homestead, Miami Speedway, or Charlotte. And it's like, no, certain tracks have always somehow worked. Somehow. But that doesn't mean it works, because clearly it doesn't work. Let's be real. Multi-groove racing and iRacing has never been really a thing. And it's sad.
Car inside.
Is how badly I'd like to go ahead and just rip the top and run the wall. Just want to go up there, just know that it doesn't work. You just can't make it work here in iRacing, and that makes me sad, but it is what it is.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file.
Woo!
Close. Left 4. Car behind.
Woo!
When the yellow flag came out.
We got a 4X in that, but I don't think we actually... I think that's an inherited 4X. Because there was no sound effects, no nothing. So it's probably actually a 0X according to the server, but it gets counted as a 4X because it's a 4X at that point. Otherwise, that had to be the lightest touch. I saw it happen. I'm like, they're going to start coming back down the track. I need to go high. He didn't come down as fast as I was expecting him to. And it's like, I think we dodged that one.
Pit road's open.
Here I was. Oh, hey, you know, running the trucks. Very stressful. Lots of people wrecking. Can't go more than 2 laps. Well, we made it 5 laps on track, 2 miles long, and we got hit before we even took the green flag. So, yeah. Kind of tempted to come on down pit road. There are limited tire sets available, but I don't think it's worth taking tires at this stage. But we're gonna come on down anyways, just to check, see if we got damage. In the long run, we're already towards the back anyways. So you know what? Let's make sure we're full of fuel. We're gonna put tires on anyways. Why not? 9.6 of optional. I don't know why I'm putting tires on. I feel like I'm gonna definitely regret this. But we're committed. On to the green flag.
Wow.
You alright there, 18? Alrighty, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Hopefully this time we don't get hit. That would be great. Famous last words.
Green flag, green flag. Car outside.
This guy in the 4,
Stay low. There is a
not a
car
fan
on
of
the
him.
right side. Keep low. Clear high.
Alright, dude, it's... We're 5 laps in. Or 8 laps in. And you're gonna, like, try and jump the field? Yeah, no. Just look like a bonehead, especially when you already smashed into a car before the green flag even flew.
Still there at the bottom. Still there at the bottom. Stay high.
Alright, we're gonna follow Mel Yellow here.
Still there, hold your line. Stay high.
Come on, Mel Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow.
Side.
By the way, the Mel Yellow car, definitely top 10 paint scheme all time. Like, no doubt about it.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Back in the day as a kid, Mel Yellow, was totally a fan. And then it, like, disappeared. Ended up having some Mel Yellow, and the next time I saw it, you know, is probably back when they started doing the
Still there, inside.
NHRA sponsorship, which had the greatest tagline ever, "Go on Yellow." Like, it's great.
Still inside.
So kudos to whoever came up with that. But that paint scheme made me drink Mel Yellow, so
Keep high.
if any of y'all work in the marketing department of anywhere, just remember, young kids are easily swayed by race cars.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, so I'm really questioning what the big complaining about
Stay high.
NTM version 7 is. As we're wrecking. Drive through it. Drive through it. 3 wide.
3 wide.
Drive through it.
Outside, 2 wide. Still there, hold your line.
I mean,
Stay low.
in terms of like this environment, the fixed setup environment,
There is a car on the high
at least on the
side.
B car, like,
Outside.
not wanting to rip the steering wheel off and fling it across the room. Although I will say, really hate the Toyota Supra. Just looking up in the rear view mirror, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, that's a thing now.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on
This
the
car
right
that looks
side.
like it has a nut cup on its face. Yeah, said it.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Stay high.
But guys, it makes it look like a Formula car. Yeah, cool. It's not the Enzo, so stop.
Still there. at
You're
the
just being
bottom.
ridiculous.
Clear inside.
You're just making your car ugly. And it's a shame too, because if it wasn't for that stupid nut cup on the front of the Supra, it wouldn't be too terrible looking. Like, I could dig it.
Outside.
Nope,
Clear
shit.
outside if you want it.
It's too focused on this Ford driving like a jackass. Kinda tempted to just send him. Not gonna lie. But I won't.
outside. Still there at bottom. Still there at bottom.
All right. Superior horsepower. Going 3 wide.
Clear.
There you go. We won't wreck them. We'll just pass them. Like, again, you're blocking for 16th or 15th. You know. Man, we should have followed Mellow Yellow. Or is that a different Mellow Yellow? Mellow Yellow looks well up the order there.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Alrighty, you know, I'm actually digging the outside line. It seems to, well, outside line. I say outside line, and it's like groove 1.5.
Inside.
There we just murdered our right front tire there. That whole corner was just, ah!
Still there, hold your line. Stay high.
Same there.
On the low side.
We're losing her.
Clear inside.
Right front's going away.
Inside. Clear.
Alright, we need to calm down here a little bit. Getting too carried away. The fact that we're outbraking everybody into the corners, probably a sign that we're overdriving. Especially when coupled with the scorched right front tire.
On the bottom, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Outside, 2 wide. Clear high.
As we go 3 wide, double up. Come on, super guy. Bump drift. Yeah. Give me the assist. Thank you much. I'm liking it, man. We'll say I really do wish I could have got a truck race that was good and exciting and wasn't just a caution fest. Because it's so much fun. But I've legitimately done probably like 8 or 9 races that they've just been bloodbaths the whole way. Or alternatively, the one race that wasn't a bloodbath, literally nothing happened. Oh yeah, we're torching that right front. We're torching it. I do like how he goes so much slower, like after lap 2. Like lap 2 around here, you're going basically flat out. Lap 3, it's like, all right, let's start easing out of it. Although, what I would give for a few rounds of wedge here. This car's definitely tighter than I'd like coming off the corner. Just totally the wrong line there. Just missed the corner entirely there. That was not intentional. That was just bad driving. I don't know, I feel like when we're doing good, getting good corners, we're gaining on them a little bit. It might get spicy towards the end because we do have, you know, 6-lap pressure tires than everyone else. I don't know, I'm confused. Someone please inform me, why does everyone hate this tire model on this car? Like, it's so terrible and it is the worst thing ever when the tire model has never been good. Bring back the old tire model. Oh, we got a guy on the apron up front. They're about to get spicy.
Great job. Get you going.
Alright, we need more of that. More of that, less ham-fisted moron. Alright, that's better. Better, we're closing up. We can do this. Easy does it. We've got Speedy Gonzalez in front of us. Literally. Come on. I gotta say, there was that first caution, but it looks like the racing's been pretty close, pretty tight, pretty clean. Good reminder of why I even bother with iRacing after playing way too many rounds of iPacing this week. We're just not quite there. I feel like we have reasonable pace as they're not getting away from us, but you know, everybody's just kind of stuck here. We're not really making inroads. By the end of this race, we might catch up to this guy in front of us, might have an opportunity to pass him, but you know, I'd like a little bit more. Bad. We might need to arc it a little bit more. Oh, we got a puff of smoke. Sure, I'm glad I took those tires. It made all the difference. There we go. That's what we've been needing to do. Keep it down lower in later.
5 laps to go.
Don't you just hate it when you figure something out, but it's really too late to do anything with it? That's me right now. It's like, yeah, we have a pretty good opportunity here to maybe pick off the 23. I think maybe get the 10, but probably could have maybe gotten a little bit more if we would have been doing that the whole time. So we just lost a whole heap there. Gained back some of it down the straightaway. Now, one thing worth mentioning, the series does have green-white checker finishes. So if there's a caution, we will finish under green. Well, we'll at least give it a whack. It's almost like I predicted it. Now the question is, do you pit? Because we do have a fresh set of tires. I would imagine there's going to be a lot of guys making pit stops. I feel like making a pit stop is probably the way we're going to go. Unless everybody stays out. Although then again, if everyone stays out, I'll be the last car with old tires, because that's inevitably exactly how it's going to work. Blocking me for 15th. I wonder who that could be. Huh. What's that all about? I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen that at all. Oh, we got a fuel burner. I just love it. You know, you can hear people running around at like 9,000 RPM just to burn fuel. It's like, you know, this should not be a thing. Everyone's coming on down, or alternatively, everyone's faking out. We don't want to be that guy. Sucks to be him, because he's screwed. Yep. Staying out was not the right move. Unless you can't find your dudes. Where are your dudes? Self-dudes. Dudes acquired! We've got dudes. Give me the good stuff, dudes. Yeah. Do that stuff, you know? Yeah. Change them tires. Come on, what is this? Jiffy Lube? You all take too long. I hear Red Bull can do a pit stop in 2 seconds. Y'all suck. Words of encouragement. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, give them the verbal beat down to
out of tires. Line up.
Give them a little extra encouragement.
Green white checkered caution period. Catch up 11. Car.
On to the inevitable death of a sim racer. That will be this green-white checker. Big junk incoming. Alrighty, so green-white checker. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with the rules of NASCAR, because this is a NASCAR thing. Coming up here, we get the green flag. Next lap, we'll get the white flag.
Going green.
And then we'll get the checkered flag. The way it works here in iRacing, we have one attempt here in this series.
Be ready.
So if we wreck, we wreck. And we're gonna wreck.
Green flag.
So hold on to your butts. No! This isn't gonna work. Thank you, virtual mirror. And just like that, nobody died. We darn well tried, but we did. Going to the apron, it's safer over here. So I gathered.
Keep low. You're in the
Woo!
3 wide.
Woo! Woo! Speedy Gonzalez!
Still there, hold your line. Go low. Clear outside. Outside.
Alright.
Still there, hold
Again,
your line.
go to the apron. It's safer.
Still there, hold your line.
It's gonna be close, but I think he got us.
All right,
Well, that was
here's the
fun.
ticket flag.
We nearly died,
Bring it back.
but I think we're all good.
Going.
I think we might have got into the Merry Christmas mobile up there. But he seemed to save it. He did beat us, so that's all good. And we survived. So it's just a little excitement, you know? Green, white, checker. That's what happens. And we finished 11th. We improved our position. We didn't die. We had a good time. We made it back to the checker flag. I can't complain about that. That was madness, though. It's crazy. But thank goodness, there's not a lot of carnage to report, so makes my job easier. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. All right, bye.